Hey guys, my name's Molly and this is my story. So I grew up in a Christian home. I knew who Jesus was from a really young age. I knew what he had done for me. I knew the Bible. I knew all the right answers that I had learned in Sunday school. I was involved in my church. I was involved in youth group. But when I got to high school, I think I realized that I wanted to live life my own way. I wanted to kind of put God on the back burner and do my own thing. I was very involved in sports and I wanted to get good grades. I mean, who doesn't? But I wanted to be noticed. I wanted to be rewarded. I wanted to be popular. And I didn't really care that much if I was known for being a Christian or not. And so I kind of made this unconscious decision that I was going to take what I knew about God and just put it on the back burner of my life. And I thought, maybe I'll really walk with God when I get to college. That just seems like a good idea. It seems like that's when it'll really count. And so that's what I did. I had some family that were involved in a Christian movement on campus, and I thought, okay, when I get to college, that's what my life will be about. Well, my junior year, I entered into a relationship with a guy who wasn't a Christian. And very quickly, our relationship became serious and unhealthy. And really, I just felt deeply unsatisfied in the other things that I was chasing after in life. I began to realize that my life was broken and I was empty. And I knew that I needed the Lord. I knew that I needed something bigger than myself in my life. But I felt trapped. I felt trapped in this old life that I had. And so I went to college still thinking, I want to give my life to the Lord. I want this to be about the right things. I want my life to be about Christ, but I just couldn't let go of my former life. I couldn't surrender. And I think that's what was really missing from all my years of walking with God and knowing him or knowing of him, was that I really had never surrendered my life to him. And so in between my freshman and sophomore years of college, the relationship I was in had ended, and I felt depressed. I felt sad all the time. I felt just completely down and broken. So I would say before I knew Christ, my word is broken. And it was through a conversation with a friend. She just told me that God is jealous for you, Molly. He wants all of you. He doesn't just want the pieces of you that you're willing to give away. He wants every single piece. And so it was on a night the summer before my sophomore year of college where I just remember getting on my knees in my room and saying, okay, Jesus, I know who you are, but I've never really surrendered my life to you. And so I got down on my knees and I said, whatever I have, you can have. My life is yours. And slowly but surely, I feel like the Lord was restoring me back to the person that he wanted me to be. I experienced joy that I had never experienced before. I felt peace that I had never experienced before. And I felt like my life finally was satisfying. And so that's why I would say my afterword is restored. I went from being broken to restored by Christ. Thanks for taking the time to listen to my story. I'm interested in knowing yours. Please use the link at the end of my video to hear more stories like mine. Thanks.